What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I am going to fix my timing no matter what. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Then if you like this jersey or any of the jerseys in any of my videos, coolvic.com and use my promo code Napoles10. That'll get you 10% off your entire order. And then down below in the description, there should be a link where you can order anything bowling related. All right, so there's two, I think, pretty big issues in my bowling game. One is that I come off the side of the ball a little bit too much, which we'll address in a different video. But another really big thing is my timing. My timing is very late, and it causes me to yank the ball to the left a lot. So some of the reasons, and I'll try to leave like some overlays right here, talking about, or showing you what I'm talking about. But some of the big issues why my timing is so late is because my feet are very fast in relation to my backswing. My backswing, when it gets to the top of the swing, I have a tendency to open up and rotate my shoulders. And when I do that, it's causing me to be even more late, where sometimes I'm done sliding and I'm still on the way down. And ideally, you'd like to get there at the exact same time. So that's the big thing that I'm gonna address in today's video. I'm gonna try to rotate my shoulder less, okay? Slow my feet down, and then hopefully by doing both of those things, it will allow my timing to be at a better tempo. And then, like I said, in a different video, we'll address me trying to stay behind the ball. So some of the drills that I'm gonna do to try to lower that backswing, to try to get my timing a little bit better, is I'm gonna do the no-step drills right at the foul line. I'm gonna do one-step drills, just really focusing on keeping that shoulder not open, keeping it nice and closed, okay? And keeping my swing not getting higher than this. Because if I can't really go higher than this unless I start to rotate my shoulders. If I rotate my shoulders, then I can go as high as I want. So really want to focusing on not rotating that shoulders and keeping my swing plane nice and straight back, straight forward. So I'm going to be here on lane 1 on a fresh typical house shot at Samstown, and we're going to get this done. All right, so the first thing we're going to do here is do these no-step drills. And basically all I'm going to do here is just try to get used to that lower swing. And then I have not warmed up at all. These are the very first shots I'm doing. And I'm not going to do a whole lot of these no-step drills because really I want to work on my timing. I just want to feel what it's like to keep it nice and low. And then every time I do these drills, I always tell you guys that they're not sexy, because they're not, but they will help your game. Nice and low. All right, so now we're gonna do one-step drills. So now we're gonna do the one-step drill, and my goal for this drill is to make sure that my swing is nice and low, my shoulders aren't rotating like this, and I'm getting to the foul line at the exact same time as the release, so they get there at the same time. So I'm just gonna get here a little bit behind the foul line, and then again, I'm just gonna swing the ball back, and then when I get to the apex of the swing, start coming down and get into my slide. So actually, if you slow that last one down, my timing is way better, but still late to where I want to be. So let's try this again here. All right, on this one here, I'm really gonna be aggressive with my upswing just to make sure that that timing gets a little bit better. Again, we're just gonna keep doing this a few more times. And we're just gonna keep doing it here until I get like a few really good ones, and then we'll move on. I think that one was pretty good. And if I wasn't recording, I would do way more of these, but for the sake of the video. So on this one, I'm gonna focus more on starting my slide almost on the way down and see if that helps my timing a little bit here. Let's see how that one looked. So that one felt really good, where I kind of waited for the ball to be on the way down before I got into my slide. My timing felt really good on that one. So we're gonna just try that again here and keep that swing nice and low, keep the shoulders closed. I think that was my best one so far. I think so. All right, now that I feel I got that cadence, let's do that a couple more times. And then we'll go to the desk and kind of talk about that a little bit. I also realized just how far behind the foul line I am. That's so let's get a little bit closer here. And again, just the same thing here. All right, we're gonna do the last one-step drill here, and then we'll go back to the desk. All right, so that was the very beginning of me trying to fix my timing, trying to get that tempo right. Once I figured out that, and this might be super knowledgeable to all you guys, or you guys already know this, but for me, what I figured out was if I waited until my ball was on the way down to get into the slide, my timing felt really, really good. And then as I do these drills, I'm also trying to focus on staying a little bit more behind the ball instead of a little bit around it, but that's not the focus behind what I'm doing today. So now I'm going to try to do a two-step drill and then just keep building on the foundation of what I started on with the no-step drill, with the one-step drill. I like the direction that I'm going, but we still got a long way to go before we do a full 4-step approach or 5-step approach. All right, here we're gonna do a couple of 2-step drills. And we're just gonna do this 2-step one just a couple times because I really like the 3-step drill a little bit more. Plus it's one that's very useful in bowling. All right, and this is gonna be the last 2-step drill. And then like I said, because the 3-step drill is more beneficial for actual bowling, we're gonna really focus on that 3-step drill. All right, so now we're going to go to the 3-step drill, and you guys see me do the 3-step drill, or it's not really a drill, you guys see me do the 3 steps all the time, anytime I get in front of a ball return. So doing this drill as a drill will really help your bowling game as well, because when you get put into those situations, when you need to get that far inside, you already know how to do it. So basically what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna have the ball in my hand, I'm gonna start, as soon as I start getting into the swing, I'm gonna get into my 3rd step, or my 1st step, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then knowing where to go for the 3-step drill is very easy. I just get to right where the ball return is, and just trying to get level to that. And then again, focus on everything that we have been building on so far. So on that last shot, my timing was better, but still kind of late. I still rotated that shoulder a little bit. So on this one here, I'm really just gonna focus on keeping that shoulder not rotated and keeping that swing nice and low. That felt really good. Again, timing is still better than it was before, but still kind of late. I really want to make sure that on these drills, my timing is perfect before I get into that next drill. So I just really want to lower that swing again a little bit more here. I knew that one was going to be the best timing one, timing-wise, because it's the one that felt the absolute weirdest to my body. And of course, I leaked it right into the gutter. So let's feel that again. All right, again, just a lot of shoulder rotating on these shots. So this one here, I'm really gonna focus on keeping that shoulder nice and closed and the swing nice and low. Every single one that I send to the right like that seems like it's good timing. Yeah, that was a really good one. Now I want to incorporate slowing my feet down. The last couple ones I noticed that my feet were a little fast. So let's slow my feet down, keep the shoulder closed, and really follow through here. All right, so it feels like no matter what I do, that shoulder's gonna open up, but I'm not here to think any kind of negative thoughts. We're gonna be positive. I'm gonna tell myself I'm going to close that shoulder, and that's exactly what we're gonna do, and I'm not gonna move on to the next drill until I do so. See, like that one felt really good. I'll tell you guys when I review it. So that one was probably the one where my shoulders were closed the most after I went back and reviewed it. So I just keep building on that. Maybe try to free up the swing a little bit, try to be less robotic on this one, and see if that helps me keep that shoulder closed. Let's see what that one looked like. Yeah, guys, that one felt awkward, but timing-wise, shoulder-wise, was probably the best one. My swing was nice and free. So let's just build on that now and see if we can't repeat a couple really good ones here. It's like this close from being really, really good. Everything I did on the last shot, but slow my feet down. And I think that's gonna be really, really good. So let's try to build it all together here for one good one. Oh, best one so far, guaranteed. Guaranteed best one so far. Yeah, that absolutely was the best one so far. So let's do that one more time and then we'll move on to the next phase of this drill. There we go. All right, so that 2-step and 3-step drill, as you guys can see, the more steps you add, the harder it's going to be to not revert back to whatever you were doing before. And like I said, if I wasn't filming, I would probably stay at this 3-step drill for at least another 2 or 3 games, but for the sake of timing and the sake of this video, we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. But just know that doing 10, 11 of those is not going to be enough. You're gonna have to do 2 or 3 games worth to really start to even tip the needle towards whatever your goals are. For someone like me, I bowl 30, 40, 50 games a week because of the YouTube channel, because of all the filming. So when I get into a bad habit, it's going to take a lot to break it. But I'm committed to it because I want to give you guys a better product. And obviously, I would like to throw more strikes in league. I would like to average more. I'd like to win tournaments. But the biggest reason for me doing this is honestly for you guys, just give you guys a better product. I think I'm throwing the ball like absolute dog bleep. And I don't want that anymore. I want to be a better bowler. That's why we're doing these drills. Now we're gonna get into I'm gonna call it a 4-step drill, but it's really just a 4-step approach. Normally I do a 5-step approach, but I wanna get into that 4th step before I get into the 5-step and just consider them as drills. And we're just gonna keep building on the same thing. And in the 4-step, I'm right-handed, so my right arm and my right foot are gonna start moving at the exact same time. And then if you're left-handed, it's gonna be your left hand and your left foot. So just keep that in mind. So let's get on the lanes and continue building, continue to get better together. All right, so this is gonna be 4 steps. And you guys know, when I was taking lessons with Johnny, that's one of the things we worked on, was getting me to do 4 steps. So let's try this here. Man, that feels so good. Just off that one shot, 4 steps just feels so good. Hey, leave me a comment in the comments if you think I should just go back to 4 steps full time. Shout out to you, Johnny. That just feels so good. All right, let's slow those feet down because they're getting kind of fast. And see if we can't just keep building on this. My big issue is always those feet. Slow feet, fast out. Slow feet, fast out here. Nice mixer. All right, we'll do a couple more 4 steps and then we'll go 5 steps and then I'll make a decision as to which one I want to shoot the next video in, 4 steps or 5 steps. But seriously guys, let me know in the comments if you like the 4 steps or the 5 steps more. Oh, stuck like crazy. All right, last one, or actually 2 more at 4 steps, then we'll go to 5 steps. Wow. All right, last shot of 4 steps, and then we'll do a couple 5 steps. I got to tell you guys, I'm really liking the 4 steps though. All right, so now we're going to do 5 steps, which is the same as 4 steps, except we're going to add a step where we do nothing, which is kind of just more there for tempo. So let's try that here. I feel like when I take 5 steps, I slow down. Yeah, I think I already prefer the 4 steps, even after just that one shot with the 5 steps. That was a good shot though. Let's go back to 4 steps here. And then again, just nice slow feet, closed shoulders, low backswing, build it all together here. All right, last shot of the video here, gonna be in 4 steps. And again, even though it's the last shot, I still wanna focus on everything. Slow feet, closed shoulders, swing down. If I close my shoulders, that swing's gonna be down no matter what. So let's just keep building here. Last shot, end on a good note here. Oh, that's really good. All right, well, there you have it. I think that my goal for this video has been met. I think I succeeded in my goal in trying to improve my timing. Now, there was no way I was ever going to fix it to be perfect in one session. But I think, like I said, I've tipped the needle a little bit towards my timing being a little bit better. I think I did like the tempo a little bit more of the 4 step versus the 5 step, because that first step in the 5 steps, you know, you're doing nothing, then you're trying to do it. Like, I just think in the 4 step, if I'm moving my right foot and my right arm at the same time, it's easier to keep the timing and keep the tempo going good from the beginning. So guys, let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you want more educational videos like this, or if you don't want educational videos like this. Let me know how this video helped you. Please let me know, because if you guys want to see more, I mean, there's so many different drills that you can do, from spare shooting drills, striking drills, lane play drill. There's so many different drills that you can do. And if you guys want more of these educational videos, you got to let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much. Click right here to watch another one of my videos. Click right here to subscribe. Till next time.